Hey y'all, it's Roy Cruz, and you're watching NHL on EA Sports. And this time, the new season appears. It's NHL Game of the Night on Son of Beast.
Hey everybody, it's Son of Beast, and I'm Terry Cruz. Welcome to another Game of the Night on EA Sports. This next matchup, we're sending you over to another matchup in between the East versus the Western Conference. As the Pittsburgh Penguins, they are facing on against the St. Louis Blues at Enterprise Center. This matchup is about to take on for our next opponent for in between, as the Blues are trying to answer back in to get back into the postseason for the very first time since 2019, and as of 2022, they're trying to get back into this one. They need to play it for some every offensive control on their stick. But now, there might be some opportunity that will be changing it in if the Blues can hold on. Same thing with Pittsburgh Penguins as well. And here's our starting goaltenders for the matchup. As of right now, as Joe Binnington is the starting goaltender for the Blues, and for the Penguins is Alex Nedeljkovic, with the starting goaltender for the Pittsburgh Penguins. The starting head coaches will be Mike Sullivan, as he is the professional hockey ice coach and a former player who is the coach for Pittsburgh Penguins. And for the starting lineups, only Sidney Crosby has a beauty backhand that he has been playing it for every single year. But this part of the game has been turning to be X Factor, one of our kind, the greatest player from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Along with that, we have this Evgeny Malkin, an ankle breaker, with a great decent higher speed. Then Erik Karlsson, the elite edges, is putting with great agility and direction changes. And finally is Chris Letang. He has great agility and direction changes. He's really well on the keys, but there might be a take that he has done for. Now for the starting head coaches, and for the St. Louis Blues is Jim Montgomery. And the starting lineups, no X Factor players, but we have some Superstar Factor players. Jordan Kyrou, the puck on a string, with Robert Thomas on a puck on string, of course with wheels and tape to tape. And finally is Pavel Buchnevich. He has an elite edges, 1T, and tape to tape feed. Jordan Kyrou has now making it snappy. It's one of our takes here, folks. We're seeing it, how it goes. Alright, that's it for the starting lineup. We now send you down to Enterprise Center. Standing by, I have is Willie back again with us for St. Louis. And he's along with Roy Cruz. And in center ice, I have it across here is Silver Spoon. We'll see you all later, everybody, for the post game. Enjoy the game, folks. It's a big night at St. Louis and Enterprise Center. I'm Willie, and I'm here with my broadcast partner. I'm along with Roy Cruz, and Silver Spoon is a starting center ice for tonight's game. It's go time, and we are ready to start the puck drop at Enterprise Center. Game is up, and we are underway. Pittsburgh and St. Louis, one of the biggest matchups right in between. And this is one of our takes in to have our biggest of the night. As we start things over, as Neighbors is right toward the wing. He has the pass over to Suter, and this one will kiss out of here. The zone is right now Evander Malkin, and has that puck in corner. Waves him down, and now finds it over again to Letang. Here's Raquel. He gives to Crosby. Crosby chance has lost the effort. This one goes back around the net, and it finds again to Suter. Gets the pass to Neighbors. Neighbors loses the ankle, and this will be rebounded by Raquel. Over now to Crosby, and a shot stop made by Joe Binnington. Rebound puts it in by Buchnevich. He's right toward Wade. Also good chance. This one looks the effort, as now it's Malkin with his own rebound. Malkin sidesteps it in. Raquel shot. Big save by Binnington. Binnington chance now finds again to Tim Holloway. Holloway chance now finding over to Kyrou. Kyrou chance. This one has been kicked off by Raquel. Krezik's got a chance here for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Evander Malkin is right toward in the wing as this one's deflected off a fault. Off chance and a tank to Letang. Where it's rebound, he scores! This Heller will start things off in the first period in St. Louis. You know, pressure doesn't merely make that one out hard enough, and this is what Ellis has made it in there. You know, he was getting a little bit built up, and he had that one slipped it in. Watch what Malkin did. He had to tape the tape on the feet, and this one is over to Eller. This one is a little start off to give them a little wink out, and he had that one here passing over. And he didn't really think he was going to settle it down. Well, that one just took a turn out, and he didn't really think he was going to settle it in. So what happened is, he got that one here, fooled out. The Blues have already been caught by the Pittsburgh Penguins. If they are already on a start, it's a 1-0 game. Now he finds again to Falk, and this will rebound again to Broberg. Broberg chance, now finds again to Shed. The rebound puts in for Fosca, and he's down right toward behind the net to Bolda. Bola chance, now finds Falk. Broberg finds Falk. Falk shoots it, and off the stop by Nedeljkovic. 18:20 left to go in the first period. This one will stop and freeze to play. Without Tristan Jarry, we're looking to see Nedeljkovic has one of the big saves of his night. You know, Nedeljkovic is really like a better taken effort, and I was really sure after this
Pittsburgh goal.
really
His 46th goal of the season, scored by number 20, Lars Eller.
But I know that
He's assisted by number 58, Chris
Letang,
and by number 71, Evgeny Malkin.
Doing their own best.
Subbing a goal, 1:19 remaining in the first period. That's Lars Eller with the goal, assisted by Chris Letang and Evgeny Malkin at the time of the first period, 1:19.
They really are trying to let them go through. He didn't really have enough momentum to get right into this game. But Tristan Jarry, he will be able to miss that one out. Well, let's see how well he does without it. It's Bolda, the chance over, and now he has to pass again to Varanovic. Varanovic is right toward the wing, and he finds again to Dorochenko. He gets again to Varanovic. The digital pass to Cassell. And behind the wing, and this one will rebound again. Torpenchenko again to Sunbest. As the pass to Torpenchenko. Sunbest, with a deep range rebound and erected over by Nedeljkovic. Now it's back to Puste. Loses the effort, and this one gets back to Cassell. Cassell gives it over, now finding Sunbest. Sunbest is right toward in the wing. He fouled on the boards. The rebound puts in for Cassell, and now finds Sunbest. Sunbest lost the effort. Pittsburgh Penguins are back in offense. A big smack down, and it goes back to Puustinen. Into a wing, blocked up again. Good stop by Cassell. Yeah, Cassell does have a little bit more range in there. I mean, that little start play doesn't really start at all that he can. As it range back to Cassell. Cassell shoots it for a stop made by Nedeljkovic. Peterson now finds again to Carlson. And Lizette's right toward wing. Lizette moves it, and a stop made puts in. Rebounds in. Stop by Binnington. This one rebounds by Cassell. Now this one gives to Holloway. 16:30 to go in the first period. As this one goes back to Walker. Trying to racing in here, and Saad has it outside. Cassell, open range for deflections off his teammate, and it's back to Saad. Now it's rebounded again, back to Saad. Saad, racing in, missed it wide, and it goes up in the netting and out of play. As we have a closer look for Sidney Crosby, I'll send it over to Silver Spoon of what he has some more information about Sidney Crosby's time effort. Sidney Crosby is really one of the biggest, the beautiest backhand that he has ever done with his accomplishment. He's the great player that plays in for the Pittsburgh Penguins. What he does for his a lot of an attempting sake, he does have his own cunt to have it all way down. And what it makes a hunt out of, he makes a play against Alex Ovechkin's team of the Capitals, then Jack Hughes' team, and one of our biggest dynamics of the duo in between, one of our biggest matchups as the Pittsburgh Penguins plays against the Flyers on Sean Couture's team. It wasn't the only play of their bestest after Wayne Gretzky, and after one year by Messier. There's a lot of greatest players that have ever been playing in between, like Weber, and anybody that has done for a legend. Well, Sidney Crosby might be his next take when he goes for his segment. I'll try to find out for Sidney Crosby and take over on his way. Back to you. Sidney Crosby now finds Grzelcyk, and now has it over to Raquel. On the battle and playing bounding, now find Malkin. Malkin his chance on his own effort. This one misses it. And Neighbors with his own rebound now finds it over again back to Buchnevich. Looks to Saad. The Blues are back in territory. Now Chris Letang sends it over to Markel with under 15 minutes. Poked it up. Now Saad has it. A chance over to Borrego. Borrego chance. Toward Wayne, slows down. Has it to Saad. And stop Nedeljkovic. 14:34 remaining in the first period. Pittsburgh up by 1. Now as they're ready to do for the next face-off, it's still a 1-0 game. Pittsburgh. As they win the face-off, here's Letang and over to Grizzly. A chance over to O'Connor. O'Connor chance right over towards center. Stopped by Bloomington. What a save, and he has been hooking it up. Oh, that really is sending it into some great pressure. You know, Jordan Binnington just really had that one here going in. That one was a nice catching save. It's an unbelievable take. You know how crowd loves that one for Binnington? That really is setting in here by between the elite goaltenders. This really is making what Binnington had done. Gotta have a harder key. That really extends it up. He had a nice reaction. That was a nice timing. I'm saying that Binnington is just definitely working his way up. Keeping it going. Now the teams are set ready for another face-off. Still looking to tie this game as there are still 1-0. And as a win puts in for Letang, here's a chance. And shot, score! O'Connor has put the deflection in. They're now up by 2. Easy does it. Drew O'Connor just made that one with a great goal. Now watch that hustle in there. You see what happened to Drew O'Connor? He just made that one flip rocking, and there's a deflection. That one sticks up. This didn't really think he was going to let him leave it open. That really is going to make him fly by, and that one misses him. That Binnington didn't really think he was going to save at the right timing he did, and I really mentioned that this didn't really work at all. That they really need to get this one through. As the Blues have in control, here's Falk. Falk takes a chance to Broberg and now has again to Walker. He has again to Sundance.
Pittsburgh goal. His 27th goal of the season, scored by number 10, Drew O'Connor. He's assisted by number 27, Ryan Graves, and by number 3, Jack Segavani. Top of the goal, 5:40 remaining in the first period. That's Drew O'Connor with the goal, assisted by Ryan Graves and Jack Segavani in the first period at 5:40.
Dorchenko gets around again to Sunbest. Sunbest up and look in the range. Not enough to go over with a slap shot as Eller will have it back. Right toward the wall, nearing the post. Segavani back to Drew O'Connor. No escaping zones. This one shoots it. Big save by Binnington. Goal again to Shed. Right toward the wing. Has a cross. For a chance. Save by Nedeljkovic. You know, didn't really see what goes in. Nedeljkovic has made a great save. That really starts up the pressure. Very hard enough to get right through here. This seems to be going there really well. Ball done. Fires it. Save up by Nedeljkovic. And with only 13:07 left in the first, no score given here. Now they're off to do it again. Pittsburgh on a start with a 2-0 lead. As Crosby wins the faceoff, here's Letang. He finds again to Malkin. Malkin's right toward the wing. It's a little battle, big hit, and we do have a penalty upcoming.
St. Louis penalty, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Dylan Holloway's not really starting off that too soon. He's not happy with the officials, and Montgomery's just not letting him do for it. He has to close up this soon, and now he got them all caught up. He's in the penalty box. First penalty kill, that will be on a start for the St. Louis Blues, and this will be the first power play to start up for the Pittsburgh Penguins. As they win
St. Louis penalty, number 81. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time penalty, 12:59 remaining in the first. That's 2-minute penalty for St. Louis Blues. Dylan Holloway on the cross-checking. Time penalty, 12:59 remaining in the first period.
Start that soon. As of now, with the winning faceoff, here's Falk. And lost the effort. No penalty regaining. On a chance, saved by Binnington. 1:48 left to remain in the first period. Here are the pros and cons for the Pittsburgh Penguins as we are looking it over. Over to you, Roy. What's the sequence?
Well, the sequence is really just a takeover on the bunch. I mean, it really stands out of fault. I didn't really see what goes in now for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They really are showing it in there. They're trying to get back in the postseason. They didn't really think they were going to care at all, but that really is starting to go for the worst of the attacking. That zone didn't really start over, but that really is letting him just get right through it. The battle of this range is what happened with Pennsylvania's showdown between the Flyer and the Penguins. I know it does happen, but the Pittsburgh Penguins are a better team over the Flyers. They are really letting them go often. And for the Cons, it's a hard team that they have played for against the Capitals, but sometimes the biggest rival team that you've ever seen was Alex Ovechkin on the rival. He scores! It's Sidney Crosby with a big tipper on a power play goal. Look at that hustle. And here's what happened. Sidney Crosby was waiting in here, and this one was given to deflection. He tries to deny it with a saving about a goaltender, and here's what did happen. That big tipper must have changed that often. He kept that one, nicking it in time. Pittsburgh up by 3, as the Blues are still trying to get right back in the game. There is no intentional that way. I mean, they really are losing their effort. They didn't start that often, but that plays off the right timing and ability. I mean, it didn't seem
Pittsburgh
like
goal.
they were
His
really
43rd goal of the season, score on the power play by number 87, Sidney Crosby. He's assisted by number 65, Eric Carlson, and by number 58, Chris Letang. Some in a power play goal for the Penguins. 7:41 remaining in the first. That's Sidney Crosby with the goal on the power play, assisted by Eric Carlson and Chris Letang in the first period at 7:41.
Now it's the number face-off is coming up. Pittsburgh been on dominant to start, 3-0. Crosby wins the face-off as Letang will have it. Going away, finds the pass to Raquel. Raquel is dished out in his own. Now finds Suter. Suter chance, finds again to Saad. He has that one dipped around the back to Jordan Kyrou. Here's a chance over. That pass is broken up by Evgeny Malkin. Bumps the corner, and we have another penalty. That'll be on another cross-checking.
St. Louis penalty, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Sunbus is definitely not playing it so well. They are just relieving on him. Now that the Gecko is just really thinking that, yes, Blues is not doing so well. You don't play it like that. This is not how it's going to start like that. Now they're going to keep good scoring on the power plays. They need to get out. They have to try to find another way to try to stop it. The Blues on another penalty kill, as the Penguins have another power play. 1-1 so far, looking for 2-2.
St. Louis penalty, number 70, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time penalty, 11:25 remaining in the first period. That's 2-minute penalty of the Blues. Oscar Sundqvist for cross-checking. Time penalty, 11:25 remaining in the first period.
Here's bunting. Chance at play, finding Hayes. Moves it bounce, saved by Binnington. Gasol gives it over, now finding DeFosca. Clears the zone out. The Penguins are back in the offense. Deep the pass to Bunting. Bunting's right toward wing. Flicks up high and it finds again to Baranovich. Baranovich as Foxka dips it out. Back in action is Carlson. They're in the midway mark in the period in the first. Dumps the puck out. Now the zone back to Gasol. Gasol dished around the back, and he'll have to clear that one out again. And Buchnevich will have to give it over to Foxka, and back to Letang it goes. Letang on the 3-on-1 break. Baranovich with the puck steal. Clears the zone out. Now Nedeljkovic will have to clear it in. This one starts over to Buchanan. 40 seconds remaining for the Pittsburgh power play. This one races in. Suter goes back over again. Pumps it out. And it goes over. Here's a chance. Open room! This one is blocked up. Nedeljkovic hovers it up with under 30 seconds for the Pittsburgh power play and past the midway mark in the period.
It's still not quite easy enough, but that really is just a hard idea. Pittsburgh Penguins are trying to get back in the postseason. That really doesn't really make all that sense. But that really is going to start like going with some big bounding. They need some attackers in the right way, and they've done. There's Parayko, now finds again to Walker. And Walker, chance in motion. Brasocek will take it over. Sunbus is out, ready to go.
Crosby. Goes inbound. Eller. Give it again. Blocked up. And out of the penalty box is Sobis. Will he take it? Oh, it's off the pad on Ivanovic. Great chance here for the Blues is really like picking things over. And this one is really a big, good carry. This one really has gotten great scores. They're really trying so hard. They didn't really think they were going to try like leave that off the zone. They didn't really think they were going to be trying like letting it go from here. I thought they were really nervous that another power play goal is going to start going dazzling all over them. But they really are stepping it back. I mean, that really has to extend it out. I mean, it plays this offense a bunchless to get right into the way. Suter finds a pass aside, and this one gives again. Race inbounding. Icing is waved off as Kyrou takes it over. As Falk gives it over. Here's Holloway, the backhander for a release bend, and Delovich will stop the play inbound with 8:33 to go. A lot of time left in this period. Blues need to find an answer to get their goal up ahead. Here's Pedersen. The passover fight again to Carlson. And here's Bruvillier. Right toward wing, he has it over to Xenich. On the pass, broken up by Falk. And now finds Neighbors. Neighbors on his way down, right toward in the wing. This is zone. Off the net. Rebounded by Neighbors. On outside finds Falk. Falk gives again to Broberg. Here's Falk. Falk finds Broberg. Open shot. Saved by Nedeljkovic. 8:02 remaining in the first period. Still getting the goals done. Officials are getting set. Now ready for our face-off. Now to win. Here's Buchnevich. Gives it over to Falk. Falk. Over now to Texier. Texier finds Broberg. Broberg pass to Falk. Fires it lifted wide. Brings the goalpost off to the outside. Has again. Neighbors. Shoots it. Off deflection right toward the wall. Rebound puts in for Neighbors. Has again to Broberg. Broberg. Falk. Fires. Score! XBA deflects it in and on the board. It's a 3-1 game. Now there's a good connection out there. Look how Texier just made it. He was just waiting patiently. He really has that one deflected in, and that made that one with a great goal. Now you got a good right direction. Had played it so well. And here's what the house slap shot is. Off to Texier, and here's a chance. Had it off the knee, got a good bounce check, and had that one on board. That really starts things over for St. Louis Blues to pick up here. Blues starts up a 3-1 game with 7:34 to go. And the Sunbits wins the face-off. Here's Perenovich. The pass again to Cassell, and he has the pass over. And a run down hit.
Score by number 9.
Takes it over.
Alexandre Texier.
Poked out, rebounded. Back to Lazette.
He's assisted
Shot
by number
is saved by
72,
Bennington.
Justin
They'll have to cover
Falk.
up with 7:17
And by
to go.
number 6, Philip Broberg. Time of the goal, 12:26 in the first. Texier with the goal, assisted by Justin Falk and Philip Broberg. Blues go!
As the Mets face-off will appearance in between. Blues are
period.
trailing by 2 to start the first period. As they win the face-off, here's Cassell. Cassell chance now finds it over. Asta Saad. Saad chance finds Kyrou. Kyrou shoots, he scores! He got it in Norwood. Typical motion of the run inside. He has to get it over to Jordan Kyrou. He had that one with a great goal. And flicking it over right between the pass and face mask. And this is what happened. That really extends it up there. And this one was no real room. He really has no idea when he would shoot. But he had found a good over the work and he had that one making it in. That one saves a shot. This really is a takeoff. But how that push it in. And right inside. Got a great assist to put in there. It's a close game so far. Is he in the center of the middle? It's hard to tell. Now the win for the Blues, and this one gets back to Saad.
Blues
A chance finding Holloway. Carlson takes the puck steer.
Goal of the season.
Goes
Score
it
by
in,
number
finding O'Connor.
25,
Up to push it in.
Jordan Kyrou.
Get back to Perenovich.
He's
And now
assisted
finds
by
Saad.
number 20, Brendan
And the attacking gentleman, he will fire that one around the
Yeah,
net.
by number 51,
Off of the
Matthew
perimeter.
Cassell.
Looks over again to
Time of the
Cassell.
goal,
Cassell
12:52
chance
in the
finds
first.
Kyrou.
Kyrou with the goal,
looks to
assisted by
Baranovich.
Brandon Saad and Matthew Cassell.
Back again to Cassell, keeping the puck in
Blues
motion, finding
go!
Holloway.
At
Looking again,
12:52
trying to
in
give
the
over to
first
Saad.
period.
Right behind the net. Back to Cassell. Needs some change off. Broken up. Battling for the loose puck. It's Holloway. And a rebound puts in for Baranovich. Off to Saad it goes. Trying to go behind the cage. Get back to Baranovich. Fires it off the defender and rebounded by Holloway. Rebounds it again. Ball shoots. Scores! Tied! It's now 3-3 game. 3-3. It's a new day to start that off, and that Falk got a great look. Open target, makes it in. Well, you don't need that help, and that one makes a good chance. Falk, remember this game against the Flyers? This one really makes it in with a nice open shot. That makes it with a good look, and that has to play in with a nice look. Following the line, beat over to get the range. That really starts over, and can try to keep this thing out for the range. Blues are tied up with 3-3. Close game fighting has taken over, but this is a pipeline to start. Memories is just everything, and that really is extendable to have that one with a nice option. And you know, Blues are really the hard plays to go for. And he scores!
Scored by number 72,
2 goals. Looking to get his hat trick in the third game.
He's assisted by number 48, Scott.
Oh, that really is a bad out there. That is a bad defensive
number
effort. That's a bad
81,
communication.
Dylan
There's a deflection. That one starts over.
Time of the goal,
You see what happened now?
13:55
That
in the
really
first.
is trying to change things
Falk
on the
with the
line.
goal, assisted
This is
by
what
Scott
happened now.
Baranovich
He had
and
nowhere
Dylan
to
Holloway.
He just didn't get enough in
Blues
there.
go!
And that really is blinding it up. And that is the bad
13:55 in the
communication
first
and not
period.
changing it over again. This needs to be a change off to give somebody else. The Penguins are back in the lead as Lars Eller has the assist. And they're still looking for that goal to pick back up. Gives the toss up as Broberg gives again to Falk. Broberg, the kicks over again to Shed.
Pittsburgh goal,
races it.
his
And he
27th
waits
goal
a
of his
look down.
career, the second
Trying
goal
to
of the
go back
game,
to Falk.
scored by number
The stop
10,
on Sidney
Drew O'Connor.
Crosby is Broberg.
Is
Broberg
assisted
loses
by
one.
number 20,
It's
Lars
back to
Eller.
Malkin.
And by number
Raquel with a
76,
chance.
Valtteri
Raquel
Puustinen.
blocks that shot.
Time of the goal,
Rebound by
14:02
Falk.
remaining in the first
Falk takes
period.
a chance to
That's Drew
Broberg.
O'Connor with his second goal of the
Off
game,
again
assisted
to
by
Fox
Lars
now.
Eller. And
Rebound by
Valtteri
Falk.
Puustinen in the first period
And it's over now
at
to
14:02.
Bolduc chance, guys again to Broberg. Off again to Bolduc. Spins across. And he just can't get over this. Pittsburgh back the other way with 5:15 remaining. Here's Crosby. A shot misses wide. And Broberg takes again to Foxka. And it's now taken over back to Letang. Here's Malkin. Malkin with the racing chance. Will stop the pad. Try to watch out for him. Rebound by Broberg. Blues on a good control on the attacking effort, but there's a lot of change to be done for that. Yes, definitely. I mean, this really needs to get this thing here done. Straight away doesn't really mean to what they've got to do, but they need to do some big changing. Change it over to the offense. Look what you're finding and you're looking for. Keep the play in motion alive. Get the right time and done. This has to be done here so hard. Big games efforts. It's just a hard way it picks up. Good play by Suter as this one gets back over. Now as Neighbors has this cross on the wing. Fires in the range. This one's blocked up. Back to Texier. Here's Buchnevich. Spins across. Big save by Nedeljkovic. Borrego find again to Suter. Off to Buchnevich. Shoots again. Rebound by Texier. Save by Nedeljkovic. Nearing a 4-minute mark in the first period. Pittsburgh up ahead. 4-3. Off the win for Pittsburgh Penguins. Brasik's in the corner. Here's a chance. Overlook. Nice catch made by Nedeljkovic with under 4 minutes. Got a good chance effort. I mean, this one was really like a good takeoff. I don't see that this is causing the problem to mess somebody up. This really is hard to get right this way instant. that needs to be in here. A changeoff that does it for all. Off to Chris Letang, he finds Kevin Hayes. And it's stopped again. He finds Torbachenko. Here comes the race and play. Give and go look, a save by Kudelovich. And it's back to Letang. Pulls it over, tries to get back to Hayes. Hayes chance. Blocks the shot. Get back to Lizette. Clearing the zone out of here. Without going offside, here's Baviller. And a shot is missed it. Bennington saves the puck with only 3:21 to go in the first. Now he will send it over to the other side as we have is Joe Bennington, the starting of the master of the goaltender of the Blues. Joe Bennington's doing so popularity, giving some a little bit of great deflections in there. That one just really turned into be on its way down. They have no other room where they're going to try to let them give over into. It's just the hard way that they're picking it up. Now they really are starting to get right in from here. Bennington has a lot of things to say about this. My team is every team, no matter how hard I do. I go start working out at gym first. Then he starts his over. A little bit of shuffle motion to give this one a good chance. He really is practicing so hard. He really is extending things up. It doesn't mean that he has a better range than Igor Shesterkin, Sergei Bobrovsky, Stuart Skinner, or any goaltenders, especially UC Soros. He has another way to give this one a good opportunity chance. This really is the same thing that just settled down for, and he has been picking it in here for some nice timing and offensive position that's giving in for everybody. Let's hope now that Bennington saves the day. Guys, thank you, Silver Spoon. And back to Falk. We'll have to reset it and get crossed into the zone in the Blues territory. Yeah, it's just a nice idea. I mean, if there is no change, just reset it again. There's no need to put some hurry necessary to have a possession. This is going to be done here, so quite some time to get over this. And stopped by Kudelovich with 2:17 to go in the first period. Another chance here as the Pittsburgh Penguins are trying to get another hit in the game. Now a win for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Got a big kick. Now it's back to Pushkin. Out to Drew O'Connor. Drew O'Connor lost his puck handling. The long pass. And back to Neighbors. Just 2 minutes left in the first period. Buchnevich finds the pass again to Suter. Pareko fires it, stop it goes, and back again to Texier. Texier finds Pareko. Pareko shoots, stopped by Kudelovich, and an easy save with 1:44 to go. And off to another face-off it's about to take on. And as a win for Sidney Crosby, finds St. Ivani. Closes out. Raquel. And Sidney Crosby chance. Left saved by Bennington. It's excellent work here. Sidney Crosby's really letting him some offensive time and the effort. This really is a great way to have him respond out. Just how you could start over. You definitely got to start doing things going over and under. Now this really is a takeoff chain. This really is going to start things over once again. If they don't do it at all their cost, this is what the Blues could take. But they are really on the neck, and the battle is off their lane. And we'll have to wait for
The play for an goal
look at the replay again for the Blues. Let's see if it counters a goal. I think that's not a goal. Yeah, he's definitely over the line. That is a goalie interference. That's going to change it over. Yeah, you see what happened now? That really makes it in there. You see what happened to Neighbors? He gets kicking it in. He really did not have the right timing. Let's see what they say.
After the review from the referees, the coach has standing as a goalie interference.
They definitely encountered it. It's a no goal. Really shocking out there. That's how it happens with no goal. That's because of goalie interference. He made that clear.
1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute.
Start up in the first period. A little devastation to start up to get the tying games in separate, as it's still a 4-3 game. Yeah, everybody dislikes it. They have no other chance of how they're going to do it. They really have no idea how that's going to happen. That really needs to stay out of the zone. Stop by Nedeljkovic with 40 seconds. Now as another face-off will pick up. It's still a 4-3 game, Pittsburgh. Now as the wind will put it in, here's Baranovich finding Casal. And rolls around the net. Foska trying to change over again to Shen, again to Baranovich. Off to Casal. Casal fires for the chance, for the rebound take. Off the defender, and it goes back again to Casal, finds Shen. Shen chance going to give to Casal, and has that one pass again to Baranovich. Lost the effort. The rebound puts in for Graves. Olda. Last time he chance effort. Baranovich trying to hustle his way. Graves is about to take over. And with the take, and that will do for the first period. 4-3 game, and the first period ends here. We'll get the second period coming up after the break. Welcome back as we're ready to start the second period at Enterprise Center. Both teams set, ready for the face-off, and we're back on ice. A little bit takeover for you there, Roy, of how they did here for the first period.
Well, it's quite like an offensive on the angle. They really have no other idea how this is going to happen. But that really is a chain-off that they really are stepping in pressure. This really is a start-off to make that one hard on the chain. They really are pushing their way in. They didn't really have a lot of timing momentum to get that one here soon. While that right chance is, this really is a start way to get this one a good chance. I know this goal is impossible, but they didn't really think they were really going to try to do the effort again. They didn't really start off that too soon, but I guess that really makes it too hard to make the touch. It didn't start off that really well for the Blues, but this one might come back in if there is a change off that's going to be next. We'll find out if there is another chaining to get back in.
Here's a chest out to Broberg, and this one will fire at range. Sidney Crosby with the puck steal. Raquel shot glove saved by Binnington, and Broberg has that chance back the other way. Now has more room to Saad. Saad chance, passes to Falk. Falk shoots it, saved by Nedeljkovic. Has it again, fires in range, blocked up by the defender. As the puck sails out of his zone, this one goes back the other way to Falk. As it range back to Saad, and gives the pass to Kyrou. Kyrou stops it. Falk missed a chance, rebounds it. Now it's passes over and broken up by Drew O'Connor. Broken away. This one will stop inbounding. Where's rebound take, and it's about to get back out of the way. Now it's back to Falk. Gives some teams some good timing effort. It's back to Shea. And pass broken up by Grzelcyk. 18 minutes for spare in the second period to start off. And as the rebound picks up by Falk. Falk chance now has it over again to Bolduc. Bolduc chance finds Peronovich. Off the glove. Rebound Nedeljkovic stops it. We'll have to keep it here with 17:46 to go in the second. Now as the time is about to begin, as the next one puts a face-off between the Blues or the Penguins. Now the win will put it in for the Penguins and say we'll win this one with another chance. And here's another one to Kevin Hayes. Toward away, in motion in, and the pass is broken up. Baranovich now finds again to Walker, and Walker with the changeover. Chance effort to find again to Casal. Casal chance now finds Sunbest and has it again to Suter. Suter chance, saved by Nedeljkovic. 17:21 to go in the second period.
Oh, they're going to be a great effort. I mean, that really is a chain off to slow down. I don't see anybody that's going to be trying to come up with some offense. They really are starting to show off. And you didn't really think they were going to undo, but that really is starting to get that one a little payoff. The price, that really is a chain off to make that one here go somewhere down. They really didn't have anybody to tear it over.
Good block by Suter, and now Suter has a chance to back over again to Walker. He's in the wing on the top right corner. Top left, on the bottom left. Back to Texier, has again to Parayko, and this one has again. Texier, chance for deflection, off the defender, heads back to Carlson. Kevin Hayes gives to Booverler. Now it's back to Texier. Give the pass over to Buchnevich. Booverler into wing, and you'll have to try to give a new crossword attack. Enraging Roshan. He scores! It's Booverler! Nice feed by Sidney Crosby. They're up by 2. That's unbelievable. Here's a trade-off that Sidney Crosby was given a little bit of good gas off the dish. And that really got a great communication in. Take-to-take feed was not bad at all. And that one puts in for Booverler. This one really is going to chain out. And not a close way to get through it, but that really is a chain off to get things in the way. I didn't see what goes in there, but that really is a start off to make that one proud. Buchnevich wins the face-off as Suter has the chance now, finds again to Neighbors. Neighbors lost the puck control and Raquel takes a chance. Off the shot, saved again by Bennington.
Pittsburgh goal, his 4th goal of the season, scored by number 72, Anthony Booverler. He's assisted by number 87, Sidney Crosby, and by number 28, Marcus Pedersen. Time of the goal, 3:24 remaining in the second period. That's Anthony Booverler with a goal assisted by Sidney Crosby and Marcus Pedersen in the second period at 3:24.
Malkin spins across to Pedersen. Pedersen right toward the wing. In the blue territory. Tipped away. Now the pass is broken up. Pedersen gets it to Raquel. Raquel works his way across with a shot. Saved by Bennington. 2-time stop effort. We'll cover this puck here with only 15:45 to go. You know, that's danger. This is what happened now. I mean, they really didn't think there was going to see trouble, danger happening. But that really is a takeoff success. That didn't really start off really well, but that really needs to get over. He got a goal. Drew Carter already on 3 goals to have his hat trick, and they're on to give him a salute. I got a good feeling this one here. That Drew O'Connor just made this one. Great goal. Now he had a perfect chance here for Drew O'Connor. He got a great free start on the attackers. And now this is the double trouble they're putting in here. For Drew O'Connor, he had that one deflected. And there it is. That stick was down. And Bennington had lost his control effort. He didn't think he was going to be settled down. But that really must have changed over. Drew O'Connor's team is rolling in. It's now a 6-3 game. 15:33 left to remain in the second. A lot of time left for the Blues. Now it's a pass over to Bolduc. Bolduc lost his set. Into a wing. They give a back pass again to Foxa. Foxa. Rebound by Shen. Finds Goldberg. Goldberg shoots it. Stopped by Nedeljkovic. 15:12 to go in the second period. Bennington has one last chance if he can try to save it or deny it. 89% over 81. That will be the Pittsburgh to keep back playing thing alive. Now the win will put it in as Latani will have it again to
Pittsburgh goal. His 3rd goal of the game will be hat trick with 28 goals of this season, scored by number 10, Drew O'Connor. He's assisted by number 24, Matt Grzelcyk, and by number 20, Lars Eller. Top of the goal, 4:27 remaining in the second. That's Drew O'Connor with 3 hat tricks to the goal, assisted by Matt Grzelcyk and Lars Eller at the time of the second period, 4:27.
Here's the win, and this will get back to Letang, again to O'Connor. O'Connor loses it, effort. Dumps it in, and it's right in the visitor's bench. Oh, wow. That was unbelievable. Give me a break and take a seat. My goodness. You know, this is what happened now. The best replay, best we need to do. Get out of here and take some rest now. Wow. That's how you do if it's a big hit. That's what the no blocks you in the way. Buchnevich wins the face-off as Broberg is right toward the net. After a smash hit, the Blues have their possession to take it forward. He's over to Neighbors. Good poke check here, and this one stops it up by Letang. Pittsburgh back the offensive zone. This one will give the dish off. Here's another one to Drew O'Connor. Dish the zone. Broken out. Now find Neighbors. Another Pittsburgh team trying to work its way off. Neighbors. Got it bounding. Vucinovic. Hands it again to Parayko. And over now to Neighbors. Neighbors on the backhander for the rebound tip. Stopped by Nedeljkovic. 14:05 left to go in the second period. As Holloway will have it back. He's an out one to Parayko. Give again to Suter. Suter shoots. Redirected. Back to Kyrou. Kyrou sidesteps it for save by Nedeljkovic. Good disruption here as Holloway has again to Kyrou. Kyrou spinning his way across. Now finds it off the pass again to Son. Thought chance. Broken up the play in between the legs. Now it's back to Suter and give again to Jordan Kyrou. Kyrou moves the effort. Holloway spins it out. Now finds Perunovic. Here's Cassell. Cassell shoots for deflection. Off it goes. Kyrou rebounds it. Saved by Nedeljkovic.
Oh, great job in the effort here for Nedeljkovic of really making it clear. A possible changeup is going to let him lose their effort. But that our feeling is making them feel like that was a hard shade. Not really the pressure to make all of it. But that really stands it up to try to get him out of here. In from corner, now finding the look over it. And as a pass, one-timer blocked up at a defender. And try to go back in. This will be offside for Blues. Nearing the midway mark in the period, Pittsburgh been flying out. 6-3 is the score. Now as the wind will put it in, here's Pettersson. Dips it off to Carlson. Carlson shots blocked, and it's rebounded off. Then back end to Folk. Deep the puck zone. Great D on the effort. Now Peterson has a chance over, and this gets back to Hayes. And stops it by Schenn. Schenn went right down, and Falk has a chance over. Fires someone around net, finding Bulldog. Bulldog fires the range for a redeflection, doesn't able to pick it up. St. Louis went offside a little bit too soon to give that one a push-off. A lot of time left in this period. We still haven't hit the midway mark in the period. Blues are trying to get back into this. Now it's the Carlson that wins the face-off, and this one will dump the puck out. The Blues will have their possession here, and this will pass it again. The top off the Torbachenko. He goes with the whip. Suter cuts him bounding, saved by Nedeljkovic. And now this will be covered up as Nedeljkovic will try to hang it on for the Penguins to pick up a next face-off. Vucinovic wins the face-off, off again to Parayko. Parayko, Suter, chance in front, saved by Nedeljkovic. A lot of time left in the period. Still looking to get the goal between the St. Louis to get their leads down by 2. Another win. Here's another one to Parayko. Parayko, hands in front for a chance of a rebound there. Save made. Rebound by Parayko. Here's another one to Texier. Hands back. Vucinovic for the backhander. Blocked up. Rebound by Neighbors. And Texier comes to save the day. What's it open? Wild range. Save off. Back to Neighbors. Now the team's back in the range. Fires up out of net. Texier. Racing bounding. Find Parayko. Parayko chance to Texier with a shot. Save up here and a block. Jake Neighbors his own rebound. For the shot. Save by Nedeljkovic. Off of one-timer for deflection, he scores for Vucinovic. Cut their digit down to 2 for Pittsburgh. Oh, this is what I've been seeing that. Vucinovic makes it clear he had that great deflect to get back in action. That play stands it, must take it over. You know, after that blocking save, and here's that rebound that picked up in from Rich Chambers. He got that one cutting in. He just really got that one spotted in. And that's Rich Chambers. Here's the rebound he picks up. He was right toward the wing. After that very good save, he picks that back up. Now he comes back to get the puck and save it back the other way. Here's what happened now. This really was the cutoff point for Chicago's huge difference, and it would almost cause the interference to pick up. Now there's nothing here. He got this one going straight ahead. The Blues are back down by 2. Stechier is trying to pick up again. Now it's the win for Sunbest. Here's Suter again. The pass to Saad. Looks to Tim Holloway. Cutting, racing towards the mounting. Back to Grizzly.
Score by number 89.
Finding Crosby. Crosby with the cut. Stops it.
He's
Walked
assisted by number 9, Alexandre
Back to Crosby.
Texier.
Looks up.
And by number 22, Ryan Suter.
Here's
Tom with a goal,
Borrego.
9-2 in a second. Vucinovic with the goal, assisted by Alexandre Texier and Ryan Suter.
Attacker finds again to
Blues
Kyrou shoots, blocked up.
And
Rebound picks in from Malkin. Nearing the midway mark of the period is Letang. Helmet comes on. Shot saved by Binnington. Oh, that rocket blast is just really unstoppable. That Sidney Crosby is going to try to get his own goal. I don't think so. That really makes someone with a great chain. That's back to Sidney Crosby. Watching mounting and glove stop by Binnington. He's not giving up that point. He is not giving up at all. He needs to do some of the other key motions. Practice makes perfect. St. Louis Blues on icing as the next face-off will be in between Pittsburgh and St. Louis. The wing. Here's a chance. Blocked up. Crosby with his own rebound. Wrist direction. Stopped by Binnington. He went stumble down. Tries to poke it out. And now Bolduc has a chance. Has the pass. Chad. Shot. Saved by Ryan Hilvich. And Raquel sends a chance to Malkin. Has a chance over finding into Letang. Giving up to Crosby. He scores! A beauty backhand releases in. They are now getting a digit up to get another hat trick. Just how playable it is that Sidney Crosby has a great way. And off across the Binnington, he was out of reach. He didn't think he was going to get a beauty backhand this time, but this time he did. That's what happened when he gets a good backhand shot. He's got a great one. Pittsburgh Penguins are back up by 3, and they're trying to get this close game on a struggle. Here's another chance to Walker. Walker. What's his range? Stopping Adamovich. 9:11 to go in the second period. As hopeful will be able to sub in if the next goal occurs. Now it's a win for the Blues. Here's Borrego.
Pittsburgh goal. His 45th goal of the season with 2 goals in the game, scored by number 87, Sidney Crosby. He's assisted by number 58, Chris Letang, and by number 71, Evgeny Malkin. Tom with a goal, 10:41 remaining in a second. Sidney Crosby with the goal, assisted by Chris Letang and Evgeny Malkin in the second period of time, 10:41.
Makes it move. Dish off the feed, trying to disrupt the play. Hayes backing over again to Gresley. There's a chance. Hayes shoots. Save off by Binnington. It's just unbelievable that they're denying it and there's a chance. Now they deny it. Now they had a chance. And now they still deny it. This really is going to change it over like they need to get there. St. Louis rebounds the puck control as Hilvich will stop it to cover up with 8:16 to go in the second. Lots of time up in this period. Penguins are up by 3. Blues trail by 3. Now the win for Peterson. It's back to O'Connor. O'Connor racing down right toward the wing. Here's an open feed. Pushtanen. Blocked up. Save. Pushtanen. Gives to O'Connor. Tries to steadily bounding. Chopped up. Rebounded by Borrego and off to Texier.
He wants something. Here's a chance. One-timer stopped by Nedeljkovic. Buchnevich canceling again to Borrego. Has it back to Suter. Get the dish off to Jake Neighbors. Neighbors cuts it badly. Save me. Houston puts up a nice touch. Back to Ehlers, and this one is racing back toward Indy, Pittsburgh to the Blues territory. Borrego chance with under 7:30 remaining. And Brandon Saad escaping the defensive attackers. Back to Holloway. He's right behind the cage. As he's just bumped up in the corner. Trying to give over to Peterson. The cut and bounding. Husonen escapes the zone. Good defensive poke check by Folk. You know, Folk is definitely amazing. It just really means to say that this one is really taking off the effort. That really stacks it up. I mean, I don't even know what they can definitely do. They really are stepping it in. It's just no stick out, no bounding. Didn't really have it all what it takes. Fosca wins the face-off as Broberg enters back in. The zone fires him around the net, finding Bolduc. A chance in play effort. Back to Broberg, and this will dish off the Falk. Falk shot off the blocker by Nedeljkovic. Here's the full range. No penalty on Pittsburgh. Backhander, glove stop by Nedeljkovic. 6:34 to go in the second period as they're trying to get the digit to cut it up. Fosca wins the face-off, finds Falk. Falk chance finds Broberg. Broberg shoots it. Off for deflection for the backhander. Stopped by Nedeljkovic. He denies it again. Just under 15 seconds of the full pressure at 6:26 in a second.
You know, that really is just a takeoff in action.
That really needs to they can play for. They really need to keep it going. Off to win it. Here's Borrego. Blocker made by Nedeljkovic. Keeping up a little alive. Suter shoots. Denies the play. Finds the tank. Has it again to Grizzly. Here's Hayes. Back to Lizette. Lizette shoots it. Wonderful save made by Binnington. Fosca changes over to Bolduc. He looks it over. Pass is broken. With a shot. Blocked up. Suter has it again to Bolduc. Back again to Storbenchenko. Storbenchenko again to Fosca. Fosca shoots. He scores! They ricochet in. Fosca is putting the team to get the close game. I really like that Fosca just made this when they were backing. That Schreiber is going to take some time. And a little bit of a change off the effort for Fosca. And now they're flipping it in. They're still not going to quit. This really is a change off to be the right way that they're looking at. I know it's a really hard step along the way, but this is what they really need to take in. But this needs to be going in at the right time. Blues wins the face-off. He finds again to Walker. Walker chance. Dundas going inbound and saved by Nedeljkovic.
Scored
what a
by
nice chance
number
ever to get
12.
another goal for the Blues to close the game.
He's assisted by number 76,
As they're off
Zach
for face-off.
Bolduc.
7-5 to
And
score.
by number 13, Alexei Turchenko. Time at a goal, 14-12 remaining in the
Pass is
second.
broken up by
Fosca
Akuri.
with the goal assisted by Zach
Akuri is
Bolduc
in
and
the
Alexei
zone. Back to say
Turchenko.
Ivani.
Blues
Pass broken up by Walker.
go at 14-12 in the second period.
Walker changed over to Sunbets. Back to Borovic. Borovic finding Turchenko. Keeps the pass. Turchenko fires it, and he'll have to get back to Walker. Half to Turchenko. Get the pass to Sunbets. Sunbets for deflection. Stopped by Nedeljkovic. 5:07 to go in the second period as they're still keeping an eye on for the next play on the goal. Now here's the win. It's Perenovich with the take-on. Back in action is Cassell. Cassell, chance in play. trying to get back over, but it was not enough to reach. Here's the odd-man rush. Saved by Bennington. Right toward the corner. It's back to Baranovich.
Oh, there's a great effort. I'm just really seeing it that Baranovich is really like laying here trying to hustle, but I don't see anybody that's trying to like beat it over. That really is a hard and bound. Now that Boberg is giving the puck away, this really is going to start up like it's bound to be beaten.
Here's Texier. Shot went wide. Neighbors gets back in the zone and gets it off to Broberg. Back to Neighbors. And Broberg. Deep the corner, finding Falk. Falk change. Vucevic shoots it. Up it goes. Oh my goodness! Pavel Vucevic taps it and now back in the net. Now a close game, 7-6.
I see what's going on. That one was shipped up and away. You didn't see like Adamovich wasn't thinking that where's the puck is going to go. I thought it was going to go over the net, but here's what happened. That one went up and shoulder, up and airborne. We really think like, where did he go? He didn't really think he was going to let that happen. I thought the Pittsburgh Penguins was going to go on it, but it looks like that just been tipped back in. I cannot believe that he just made this into a great goal. That's a second goal for Pavel Vucevic. He really had a time to beat them.
Pavel Vucevic gets the team to get a closing game before the end of the second period with under 5 minutes in a second. Now the win puts in for Pittsburgh. Here's Jordan Kyrou. He's racing down towards the angle. Go for time. Blocked up by Nedeljkovic. 4-7 left to go in the second period as they're trying to weave it up.
He's assisted by number 72, Justin
7-6 is the score.
And by number 6, Philip Broberg.
Here's Falk.
Time to goal, 15:44 in the second.
Gets back to
Vucevic with the goal, assisted by Justin Falk and Philip Broberg.
Lose goal!
At
Under 4 minutes in the
15:44
second period. They'll have some time to do some next face-off to pick up a puck win. As the win, here's Sidney Crosby as he wins the face-off. And it's back it over. He went down to a struggle, trying to kick it out. Saad loses the effort. Devani finds Raquel. Raquel's right toward his back. Gives off to Malkin. Here's a chance and shot saved by Bennington. And he just went down here with the whip. Sidney Crosby trying to battle it out. The rebound picks in for Raquel. Fires it. Redirected off the wall. And Sidney Crosby after him. Borrego trying to give over.
A clear looking to happen now. I mean, there is a bunch of battling going in between. Battling for the loose puck and didn't really think it was going to handle it over.
He scores! Sidney Crosby! We have 2 Pittsburgh Penguins goals by Drew O'Connor and Sidney Crosby.
Now that's a slick on the angle. That's Sidney Crosby. It's a backhand forward look. He beats right over him. He doesn't even care at all. He really has given up everything. That Joe Bennington couldn't try to stop on Sidney Crosby. That really extends it over. That is a hard way that they're trying to get.
Yes, definitely noticing that Sidney Crosby, the freaking timer of this goal extension, this really is a take on what they are expecting. This didn't really think that he was going to try to beat him. He's still not quit yet. He's still trying to get back in the hustle. Letang's team trying to get over into the rumble. They don't have anybody. Saved by Bennington. And Bennington gives it out. Now Broberg. And a rebound puts in as Bolduc is trying to give it the handle.
Pittsburgh goal, his 36th goal of his career, the third goal of the hat-trick, unassisted by number 87, Sidney Crosby. Time to goal, 16:51 remaining in the second period. That's Sidney Crosby with 3 goals in his hat-trick, unassisted, in the second period at 16:51.
As the win will put it in for Grzelcyk. Here's Drew O'Connor looking for Ford. Bumps him for the wall. Back to Pustanen. They give again to Ehlers on a shot. Rebounded, saved by Bennington. And Torpachenko Here's a giveaway. Shot. Blocked up at Cassell. Sunbets gives it back to Baranovich. One-time effort. Here's a Walker, and this one can't get away from it. Letang. Back to Eller. Eller's racing in toward the mounting. Fires a shot. Saved by Binnington. Eller. Give the team effort. And we do have a penalty. That will be on St. Louis by cross-checking. Yeah, this is bad idea.
St. Louis penalty, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
He's giving some timing of the good effort. He didn't think that he was going to try and let him do. He's not going to give some good timing effort. He's better than bad. He just did not have the right strength to get through it. Pittsburgh Penguins avoids the penalty kill. Another one for St. Louis Blues with under 2 minutes. And as the wind will put it in,
St. Louis penalty, number 51, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time penalty, 154 remaining in the second period. That's 2-minute penalty for St. Louis. Matt Cassell for cross-checking. Time penalty, 154 remaining in the second period.
As the play resumes, Sidney Crosby trying to look for another face-off win. He denies it, and Shen wins the face-off. It's back to Buchnevich. Buchnevich on the cutting screen. Behind the net. He'll dish around the net, finding Volk. Volk chance finds again to Broberg. Broberg gets kicked down. Now it's back to Malkin. Malkin battles across from the boards. Rebounded by Raquel. And it's back to Raquel. Racing bounding. A lot of defensive breakdowns here on the breakaway chain. Here's Broberg. Just a final minute in the second period.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Shen
1
dips
minute.
the puck out of the zone. Here's Carlson. Pittsburgh Penguins are back into Blues territory. As racing and bounding, finding Crosby. For 4, he's blocked up. Foxka gives the puck out of the zone. Now the rebound takes in for Letang. Back to Sidney Crosby. Crosby chance right over to it in the wing. Spins across the move. Fires a shot. Redirected off the wall. As Foxka tries to give over. Just under 30 seconds for the Penguins power play. And 20 seconds for the second period. Borrego trying to get back to Bunning. Here's a chance. Save and play. Borrego takes it over. Malkin out of time. Suter! And will clear the puck zone, and that will do the second period. A lot of goals in between. 3 goals for Sidney Crosby. We'll see if they deny it when we come back after the break. You're watching the Game of the Night presentation of the NHL 25. Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying your presentation of the Game of the Night. It's Fan. I have one quick word here for you guys. If you want to support Game for Son of Peace, make sure you keep an eye on appearances as we have a next skit here for you. And we are keeping an eye on here of what happened on his date of his particular life has happened. The changing has been appearances on his way down since he hasn't been doing any new skits in between. But that's okay. He's really trying to find out if he wants to look for his own thing. The truth might be the thing. The next skit will keep an eye on appearances. You'll try to find out what some more sketches that he will try to do if anything happens. But the next skit that we are trying to find out is somehow this happened with this nightmare, and the few thing is just the way it happens. The chain off is what happens with all and everyone who has a terror of fear. This really extends to everyone who's been really hating things. But as of now, this will be the next skit, preparing to be bringing in for the terrorization on February 27th. That'll be the next one to keep an eye on you for a new skit of the next channel on Son of Peace. If you're sure enough that you're ready to see what happened, you'll have to find out and see what goes in. In the meantime, this will be another skit that will be on its way soon. If he has changed anything, we will let you know as soon as we can. Anyways, that's it for now. That's a new skit. You excited? Well, there's one way that can change it all. Back to you guys. Fan out. Third period, about to begin at Enterprise Center. And off to start, as the power play is coming down to an end, this one is bound to be an unbelievable take-in as we're really approaching, and now the power play is over. Third period, it was a bust-off, but the second period was been out here collided over right in between. The Penguins are trying to get into postseason. It wasn't easy at all, that it takes. What's the chance here for you, Roy? How did it?
Well, I guess that it was really like slipping it over. A little stink-off, didn't really think he was going to change over immediately. But that really is a hard way to try to must through. That really didn't extend at all, but that really is a bust. They didn't say that they were really like trying to let him do, but that really is taking over right in between of his owns. The alley was just unbelievable for Joe Binnington, but that Nedeljkovic just made that one here clear. That one really stooped it out. This needed here done. If there was another way to get this one here good plays off to get in, was another timing collision. They need to get this one here straight if they don't have the right timing to get through it. Ball shot. Score! 2 goals in the game as we are coming in close. Already stuck for the third period. Looking to get a tie game. Now that's 2 goals for Justin Falk. He had fired it again. There's no way that we can definitely perhaps to handle it. That really is just a fire way to have his skill. That one really raced it over. I mean, how do you have to believe on that? That really changed it all. Here's a comeback down by 1 as Brian Suter has another assist to pick up. As passed down the 19-minute mark in the third period. Here's another win for Sidney Crosby. Letang loses it. Blazicek is right in toward the wing. He's fired and bumped out. Now is the wing.
Score by number 72, Justin
And the Penguins are saved by Nedeljkovic.
He's assisted by number 22,
Ryan
Suter.
For 3, back to Broberg.
And by number 20, Brandon
Saad. It's back
Saad.
again to Jordan Kyrou.
Time to go, 1:08 in the third.
He now
That's
moves back to
Falk with the
Holloway.
goal, assisted by Ryan Suter
Holloway gives
and
again to
Brandon
Falk.
Saad.
Falk chance now back to Broberg. Broberg changes
And
over to Falk.
1:08 in
Falk
the
back to
third
Kyrou.
period.
Kyrou went down. Rebound puts in for Letang. Chris Letang finds Grzelcyk. And Raquel has a chance in. Passes to Malkin. Malkin chance. Stop made by Binnington. Rolls out of the zone. Bolden. The new change off by Eller. Here's a shot. Nice save on the play by Joe Binnington. The Blues are back in the offense zone. Blues desperately need this tie in this game in the effort. It's back to Foxcott. Here's another one to Broberg. Good poke out. Kessel has a chance back. Off to Broberg. And in the zone, we'll have to dish it out. Pittsburgh Penguins gives it over to Puustinen. Puustinen right in toward in the wing. Chance and open look. The feed off to O'Connor. And a save puts up by Binnington. Rebounds by Cassell. On a big smack hit. Now it's rebounded by Broberg. Back to Letang it goes. Now he finds Drew O'Connor. O'Connor shoots, saved off by Binnington. Will clear the zone. They had a chance to escape the zone. A lot of defensive players are getting tired out. Pittsburgh Penguins looks it in, saved by Binnington. Nowhere right behind it. Dexier is right toward in and out of the top of the wing. Finds Cassell. Back to Buchnevich. Buchnevich sticks his own. Back to Letang. Chris Letang sends it over the beauty pass to Bouviller. And it's back to Walker. This back it over in the way to the Blues territory is Cassell. Here's a chance now to Torpenchenko. Shot, save ball. What a dive play by Nedeljkovic.
Oh, this one's a hard takeover. Now this is really a chain-off successful. Now they're wasting it in. I mean, that's really what, that the Blues are really taking it over. This is a hard change. They really haven't just made that goal long time. They really didn't think they were going to try to settle down in there. I don't know what's going to change it over, but that really is extension play. This needs to be done here correctly. They don't have anybody off there, then they got to get some backups immediately. He scores! Ryan Suter! We're now tied up. He has his first goal. They'll get a comeback rally. Ryan Suter was definitely so well. That one shoots it way wicked. He really had no idea where the puck was going, but he felt like, okay, I'm going to take a tricky shot. He really had this one going. That flipped it up, and it's off the front. Right to the ricochet, and it goes right into the net. How do you feel about that, Ryan Suter? We are now live. Polanco has his assist put in. Has his 17th assist to begin. 16:03 to go. Now the win, here's Suter. Suter chance now finding Parayko.
Let's go!
He has again to Sunbets. The Sunbets pass across again. He finds it over to Suter. The pass to Parayko again to Torbenchenko.
He's assisted by number 55, Colton Parayko.
This is signal over to Sunbets.
And by number 70, Oscar Sunbets.
Kevin Hayes is
Top of the
back to
goal,
Carlson.
3:57 in the third. That's Suter with the goal, assisted by Parayko. And
Here's
Oscar
the Zach by
Sunbets.
Hayes. Losing it down.
Let's
And back to
go!
Bennington.
At 3:57 in the
Here's Shea.
third period.
Has a chance over, trying to get some offensive in the direction. Leads the zone, finding Suter. Sutter's right toward the wing. Chad for the lead. Stop made by Danilovic. Parayko finds again to Suter. Suter chance now finding Parayko. Parayko sixels out to Suter. Suter shoots it for deflection. Stopped by Pedersen. Kevin Hayes is right toward in the wing. Past the 15-minute mark in the third. Now it's back to the Blues, and it's back to Fosca, again to Shen. Dips it around the net. It's back to Carlson. Moves again to Kevin Hayes. Kevin Hayes, back to Shen. No penalty regaining on Pittsburgh. Back to Suter. They give pass to Shen. Shen can't hold on in his effort. Wilson Bounty trying to stick it out. And it's back to Kyrou. Dish over. We'll have the diagonal pass again over to Shen. Shen in trouble. Behind the net is Jordan Kyrou. It dishes on to Cassell and find again to Suter. Suter. Dish the zone. Give back to Holloway. Behind the net is Shen. Open look toward middle. And he's whacked, and interference will be on the Blues.
St. Louis penalty, 2 minutes for interference.
Braden Shen, he's been whacking someone's face off. That's going to hurt. He's really wicked up. He is not liking this at all. That's bad. Braden Shen's in the penalty box. Another penalty kill for the St. Louis Blues. You know, the Pittsburgh Penguins are doing so good here. They really are starting to show up.
St. Louis penalty, number 10, 2 minutes for interference. Top of the penalty, 13:58 remaining in the third. That's 2-minute penalty for St. Louis Blues. Braden Shen for interference. Top of the penalty, 13:58 remaining in the third period.
Extends it over, and this one, it's a ricochet lower down. And that would happen now as the captain's out of the penalty box. That's going to be out of their mind. They didn't really think that they have it all coming in. That was happened. That Pittsburgh Penguins truly got a good take on the goal. Good effort. Holloway wins the face-off, and this will get back to Brendan Saad. Saad is right toward in the wing as he fires up and around net. Kyrou sends the pass over to Falk. Falk to Broberg, and he has it again to Falk. Give the pass over to Jordan Kyrou.
Pittsburgh goal. Pittsburgh goal of his season. Score on the power play by number 24, Matt Grizzly. He's assisted by number 87, Sidney Crosby. Tom on the power play goal for Pittsburgh. 6:05 remaining. That's Matt Grizzly on the power play goal, assisted by Sidney Crosby in the third period at 6:05.
Here's Carlson, shot by Bennington. Now it's back to Broberg, and a send over to Texier. Texier slips the handle,
The dish off to Buchnevich. Buchnevich finds Broderberg. Broderberg shots blocked. Rebound by Falk. No penalty on Pittsburgh. Here's Malkin. A dish off chance. Great stop here by Broberg. We'll have it dish over to Falk. And it's back to Raquel. Back to Neighbors. And this will give back again to Texier. Here's a chance to Neighbor. Got in motion. Saved by Kovalovich. Slows it down. Finds Casal. For deflection. Shot missed wide. Puck sails out of his zone. No icing on Pittsburgh Penguins. Neighbors has a chance now, find again over to Buchnevich. Dish around the net to Torbachenko. From outside, Baranovich gives off to Walker. Walker shot, saved by Nedeljkovic. Nearing the midway mark in the third period. It's a 9-8 game, Pittsburgh lead. Now they're off to do for another face-off. They're trying to get back in center. As right now, the Liberal win puts in for Pittsburgh. Eller has it over to Drew O'Connor. Trying to get away from the defender. And a safe play, he scores! Drew O'Connor! He is making his day lucky proud. Oh, the Drew O'Connor had to brace and bound it. It looks like that Drew Binnington, he's out of here. Yeah, just can't believe it. And Drew O'Connor just had that one patted in. But that was a playable mistake. Looks like they're going to have to talk it over to the head coach. They need to find somebody else to give that one cover. Now that really takes it off. That Drew O'Connor has 4. They're racing a bit. Now Holford will take his own change and he will have his own position. As now as Joe Binnington, he's out and he's on the bench. Yeah, it's a good idea now. I mean, that really is going to stand it up, and that game is just endable. Gorbachev and their team and just really firing this another way. This really needs to get done.
Pittsburgh goal. His 29th goal of his career and 4th goal of this game. Scored by number 10, Drew O'Connor.
Now it's back over.
He's assisted by number 20, Lars Eller. And by number 58, Chris Letang. Time on a goal, 8 minutes in the third. That's Drew O'Connor with his 4th goal of his game, assisted by Lars Eller and Chris Letang in the third period at 8 minutes.
Here's a change. And back to Suter. And we have a penalty that will be on Pittsburgh. Goaltender rushing to the bench. Extra attackers coming on.
Well, it's over the way and over now. I mean, that really is nothing.
They really have no idea what's going on, but that really has to make it change up. They didn't really think that there was a little bit of interference out there. This really is a chain out to make that one unsuccessful. They didn't really think they had it carried all. This really is a chain out to let it go from here. Borrego is right toward the end. The dish-off zone to Foska. One-timer, shot blocked, redirected. Rebound puts in for Bulldog. Referee's hand still up in the air. Fires it, blocked up. Kyrou takes it over. Or behind the net. Gives off to Suter. Here's a shot. For deflection. Takes over. Saved by Nedeljkovic. And will stop in play nearing the midway
Pittsburgh
mark.
penalty, 2 minutes for slashing.
Chris Letang's in the penalty box.
It's time for the Avalon, Missouri.
It's now or never.
Blues
Slashed up.
power play.
Now as the Blues will take it over, they'll have their power play possession to get the power play goal back down by 1. As our carry wins the
Pittsburgh
face-off.
penalty number 58. 2 minutes for slashing. Time and a penalty, 11:28 remaining in the third. That's 2-minute penalty for Pittsburgh. Chris Letang on a slashing. Time and a penalty, 11:28 remaining in the third.
They need to hey, calm down now. They had no idea how that's going to happen. This really is a change-off to make it worse. Drew O'Connor still looking like he's on the attack already. All the way toward in the wing. Here's a shot, saved by Nedeljkovic. Saad rebounds it. Auto chance effort, up the blocker. Now it's rebound by Grizzly. Akari is a chance over in the wing. And it's back over. That chance back to Baranovich. Still nothing to give the penalty of the effort. Now it's back over to Texier. Blues have the possession to slow it down. Deep the pass, a neighbor save. Behind the net goes back to Vexier. 9:30 to go. We'll have to regroup here. And as a Binnington will give over back to Falk. Falk gives a chance back to Buchnevich. 9:20 left to go. A shot. Great stop by Kevin Hayes. And it's back to Falk. Now here's a chance now finding neighbors. The pass back to Falk. Falk up and bounding. Spin and play. Backhander. Rebound Shem. Left save by Nedelovich. 25 seconds for the Blues power play with 9:01 remaining. Now they're off to take the next face-off in. Still a 10-8 game. Extension for the big lead of the night. Here's the win. Kyrou shoots it. And it goes in. He scores! How did Jordan Kyrou get snappy? He has 2 goals in this game. A power play goal.
I say that to Jordan Kyrou is this guy going in. This one is off, and it just went right between the legs. He missed it. Now this one is unlucky. Jordan Kyrou just went up and went flying in. There was the deflection. There was a bait. Bing! Now this one is going in. That one just slows it down. And now he just really felt like he is almost caught. But he missed it. Wow. How do you make that lucky power play goal out of there? I don't know. But that's where he takes it. Jordan Kyrou's team is still down by 1. Under 9 minutes remaining in the third. As Buchnevich wins the faceoff, here's a chance to Parayko. And another hit.
Blues go!
Round the pass, it goes to Texier. Off to Suter. Here's Parayko. And Buchnevich. Chance again, Parayko. Suter the shot. Blocked up Ellis. And Blues will have it.
He's assisted by number 10, Braden Shen. Time on a power play goal, 11:02. Jordan Kyrou with the goal, assisted by Braden Shen.
Back to Walker.
Power play goal.
And Tropachenko finds Parayko.
2 in the third period.
Tropachenko trying to get the team to aggressive take. Parayko, 6 again to Suter. Suter shot save. What a stop made by Nedelovich. Watching the odd-man rush, save made. And now it's back to Parayko and give back to Brian to Walker. Walker racing out of trouble. Nice sidestep motion into the Blues to the Penguins territory. Looks to Parayko. The pass back to Walker. No penalty signaled on Sidney Crosby. Back to Raquel. Give to Malkin. Back behind from the back. Excellent feed off to poke it out. Brandon saw it. And trying to get another hit. Raquel has it back. Back to Sidney Crosby as Brandon saw it and goes and have it over. Jordan Kyrou's right toward in the wing. He fires that one around the net back to Broberg. He has it over to Saad. Saad chance to Kyrou. Kyrou for backhander, saved by Nedelovich. We're nearing a 5-minute mark in the third period. A lot of time effort out there between the two guys of the team. Now they're ready to take the next face-off. 10-9. Crosby wins the face-off. Raquel. Oh, bad idea. That's not turning into be a great, successful idea.
St.
That
Louis
really
penalty,
is
2
going
minutes
to
for
make
tripping.
someone trip. Holloway's bad idea. Yeah, there's what happened now. I mean, he's reaching too soon. He didn't get his enough attention, and now he's been tripped up. This is not turning so good for the Blues. Montgomery's team has been signalized for the penalty kill. Only 7:10 to go. They need to get it out. Now as the win for
St. Louis penalty number 81. 2 minutes for tripping. 2-minute penalty, 7:12 remaining in the third period. That's 2-minute penalty on St. Louis Blues, Dylan Holloway for tripping. 2-minute penalty, 7:12 remaining in the third period.
You see what happened now? I mean, you don't play like this happened. Now Kevin Hayes has fired in. And now that's a bad chain. Bennington's out of here. He is just, can't believe he has been desperate. He didn't really think he had a hard time to get this one goal. That straight away, he's been knocked out. Wow. A disappointing effort. Now this will be end to say goodbye. And Ofo will have to check in. As now the power play extends it. 7:07 to go. as the next win. Here's Letang, the find to Grizzly. Back to Illards. Trying to stay out. Drew O'Connor. And that's Baranovich has it. Brings it out. No penalty on Pittsburgh. Back to Neighbors. Neighbors rushes him out. Going for it. Score! Oh, he is not done yet. He is still going back in to tie this game he's looking for. I don't see that Jake Davis has definitely done that. I mean, I thought it was all already over, but that really makes a great stoppage. Nice take on the goal. He's running in for this high speed. You get this idea if you get that one, you know what I mean. And that really was a great look to go. He's rushing in. Pretty well in the key. Give it a go. He's so key in today's game. Baranovich is really making it a better way to change the effort. And during the 5 minutes, I guess there is a chain-off that will let the Blues have its handle. If there is no take here, they need to be done here a lot of times. Practice makes perfect if they get it through.
Pittsburgh goal. His 14th goal of the season. Score on a power play by number 13, Kevin Hayes. He's assisted by number 65, Eric Carlson, and by number 58, Chris Letang. Tom on a power play goal for Pittsburgh, 12:53 in the third. Kevin Hayes with the power play goal, assisted by Eric Carlson and Chris Letang in the third period on the power play at 12:53.
Now it's back to Fosca. 6:19 left to go. Back to Letang. He's bumped up.
Blues
Fosca has a chance over in toward the wing. Looks up. Fire.
Score by number 63, Jake Neighbors.
Pittsburgh Penguins in the center.
He's assisted by number 89,
And it's back to Broberg.
And by number 48, Scott Baranovich.
Icing is on St. Louis.
Dom on a goal, 13-14 in the third. Jake Neighbors with the goal, assisted by Pavel Buchnevich and Scott Baranovich.
Sidney Crosby is a one-time effort. He is an unstoppable player to keep this one a good optional. He is really saving all of his time and ability. But sometimes that what happens is Pittsburgh Penguins is letting that Drew O'Connor did some well work. Reaching in some high techniques plays on this take. That's my favorite takeover. And Sidney Crosby is doing so well, guys. And the win will put it in for the Blues with only 5:45 left to go. And Saad has a cover. The take on in the Pittsburgh zone. Open feed off to Suter. Suter chance back to Saad. Gives some pass back to Suter. Back to Saad it goes. Suter, shot, saved by Nadilovich. Under 5:30 to go in the third period. Don't forget, folks, we have a next game of the night. That'll be Nashville Predators. They'll be playing against the New York Islanders at Bridgestone Arena. The next game, the game of the night, of in between the Eastern versus the Western Conference. Then, another team will happen, as the Flyers will take on against the Minnesota Wild at Wells Fargo Center. We haven't seen this one in the arena so long, and we haven't heard any of the new goal songs here for that tonight. But we were happy enough to find out if there's a change-off going in. Keep the all games here, only on Southern Beats. 5 minutes approaching. Presented by Discover. Crosby takes a account. He scores! What a beauty! Oh my goodness. Raquel is just unbelievable to take. If he would have beat over by Binnington, that one is unbelievable to take. Now Pittsburgh Penguins are definitely getting some good attackers. They're coming back in the postseason. They're really going to see if they can try to fix it up and get right toward in the zone. Big action is going to be a take-on. They're shushing the crowd. Pittsburgh Penguins are leading things in, trying to get right into work. Under 5 minutes to go. As Crosby wins the face-off, here's Malkin. On a take to Crosby. And he is done. He is bumped up. Penalty is on. Minutes on St. Louis. Oh,
St. Louis penalty, 2 minutes for tripping.
He's really getting bumped out. He's not showing how he's able to do for. And what he did now on Sidney Crosby, he is pumped up. He says, "Are you serious? This is no joke." That really is letting someone get killed on a bad effort. The Blues on another penalty kill. Pittsburgh Penguins are trying to get them to stay alive. As the win, here's Suter.
St. Louis penalty, number 51. 2 minutes for tripping. Time and penalty, 4:49 remaining in the third period. That's 2 minute penalty for St. Louis Blues. Matt Cassell for tripping. Time and penalty, 4:49 remaining in the third period.
In the lane, finding Texier. Again to Grzelcyk. Here's Michael Bunting. Lost the effort as now as Baranovich sails out. The rebound puts in for Grzelcyk.
Pittsburgh goal. His 24th goal of the season. Scored by number 67, Raquel. He's assisted by number 87, Sidney Crosby. Dominant goal, 15:05 remaining in the third. That's Richard Raquel, assisted by Sidney Crosby in the third period at 15:05.
And Eller is on his way to spin his way down in the attacking zone. Back pass. Finds a pass to Pusterman. Pusterman chance. Blocked up. Bunting. Got a chance. Saved by Binnington. Under a minute for the Penguins power play with 3:44 to go in the third period. Largest lead of the game is 12-10. But the Penguins may have another win if they have it all. They lost last time against the Boston Bruins. We're really seeing it if there's a chain-off big difference here. Here's Buchnevich. Cutting bounce. Save up by Gilevich. Now finds Broberg. We'll have to leave it out. And now it's back over to Shed. Here's a chance. Buchnevich shot. Save up by Gilevich. 30 seconds for the Penguins power play. Hustling guys and back in position. Saved by Binnington. Now it's back the other way. That shot misses wide. Good poke out here. 13 seconds left to stop for Buchnevich on the run. Looks like that Cassell is ready to get back out there. Broberg clears out. And that will do for the Penguins power play. Great shot in the opportunity range out there. There was a little bit of a bad mistake out there. There was a little bit tripping, and they didn't really have to need that one out. This really is a chain out to make that unpredictable motion. This need to be done straight away. They had no opportunity. They got to get right through this. They got to find some open look. There's no offender to make this goal effort if they can't make it all. It's got to be going there quicker and faster. Suter shot, saved by Gilevich. Kyrou with the rebound. Mulder. Suter. Back to Parayko. Good stick lift. Back to Drew O'Connor. Good poke check here. It's back again to Parayko. He has again to Kyrou. He went down. No penalty on Pittsburgh. And all the way. Breaks the chain. Moves around. Saved by Gilevich. He now finds Parayko. Fires it. Saved up by Gilevich. Oh, the puck sails out as he leaves the zone. It's back to the Blues. Oh, I don't know what happened out there. That really is letting it save up. That really needs to keep it in. Here's a chance in play. Texier stands it out. Now finds Neighbors. Back to Kyrou. Shoots it. Saved by Gilevich. Parayko. Neighbors. Fires it. Up it goes. He scores! We're back down by one. Jordan Kyrou earns his hat trick. Look at the fans now. There's a reaction, and this one is happening, and they're saying, unbelievable. There it goes again. Now that puck is sailing into the ground. There's a reaction for Jordan Kyrou. He could not believe that he would really get carried over. And when this happened, this deflector made that one easier than to pop in off the glove, and he just made that one tip back in. Now it's a close game. We can get this one here to tie it up. Well, they say now Jordan Kyrou is making it so uneasy, they're really starting to get down nicely. During the final minute, it might be a hope. It's a tie again. Baranovich chance now finding over to Song. And it's back to Boronovich. The dish over to Holloway. He bumped down.
3 goals in the
Letang
game
is back to
scored by
Raquel.
number 25,
Raquel
Jordan
stops it.
Kyrou.
Back to Jordan Kyrou.
He's
and
assisted
now
by
finds
number
again
9,
Boronovich.
Alexandre Texier.
Gives it over to Game
And by number 63, Jake
1 minute left in the
Neighbors.
first. Fires
Top
it.
of the goal,
Save.
18:36
Nice
in the
catch for
third.
Danilovich.
Kyrou with the goal
Coming down
on
to
his
the
hat
end of
trick,
the third
assisted by
period.
Alexandre
12-11.
Texier and Jake Neighbors.
As right
Blues
now,
go!
they'll have to get some extra
At
skater on to get ready
18:36
for
in the
another
third.
face-off. Fans are on their feet at St.
Time to
Louis.
get on your feet, Blues fans.
Crosby wins the face-off. They're trying to get over to the attacker. Raquel needs to speed it up. And this one stops. Cassell watching on and playing bounding. Goaltender rushing toward into the bench. And it's back to Boronovich. Here's a shot. Glad by Nadilovich. 49 seconds left in the third period. A lot of time left out there. It's a big comeback rally if they're going to get a next goal in. As Ella wins the face-off, here's O'Connor. He's rushing for speed. Speeds out. 30 seconds left. Suter trying to get over this defensive attacker. Now they're rushing to the goaltender to get some bench. Trying to rush it in. Here's a chance. Chelsea scores! We're tied down. Wayne Suter. No need for the extra goaltender to get off the bench. They are now tied. It's even. Now Ryan Suter, I don't know if it's a chance to do it, but I had no problem at all. Without stars, this really is going to take over it. And now he's rushing in, we're now even up. This is what happened now, they're picking it up. And listen to the fans, we are now tied up with 21 seconds left. And as the win for Eller, that is the last chance here to boost it in. A last save to win it. Saved by Bennington.
Scored by number 22.
13.6 seconds to go in the third period.
Time of the
As
goal,
we're trying to
19:39
find
in the
another goal
third.
to take in.
That's Suter with the goal, unassisted. Blues go!
As Eller wins the
At
face-off.
19:39
Pitch
in the
ahead.
third period.
And it's right now down to 10 seconds. Luke Chen's team is about to try to get over this. And we'll have to leave off from here. We are going to overtime.
That's the end of the
Both
regulation.
teams scored.
Pittsburgh
Lot of
Penguins,
comeback
12.
rally.
And St.
Ryan
Louis
Suter,
Blues,
a
12
star
and
to have a
even.
comeback in the regulation period. The final regulation is already getting complete, but there's a lot more work to be done just ahead after this. Stick around, overtime is next. As we have a long way down here from every periods in the game, let's check it out of how they did in every event that they have played for. That's it for now. Long statistics are over here on the offense. But let's have you take care of how Roy has been able to handle it. What do you think will this happen?
Well, I guess now, but Pittsburgh Penguins are really trying to let him show off. They really are just picking up in there. Every play stands out there. They really are starting to show him off. They really are getting these things back in action. We see the Flyers that they already beat against the Blues here in OT. I think Pitt might be coming back in. It looks like they're running into the postseason if they can do this one again. I'm pretty sure that they're going to let him just score again, but it may be to take in, and there's going to be a hard wait and ever. They're really sure enough that they're keeping it in, but that really extends it for Pittsburgh. They've already lost last time against the Boston Bruins on the last game. And for the Blues, they won their last game against the Columbus Blue Jackets at Nationwide Arena. That was how hard they had done it. This didn't really happen at all, but they really kept it in all the game at the time. So hopefully, this might keep it in. Alright, thank you very much, and now is about the time to get things started in OT, as this game is presented by your local Honda dealers. Contact your Honda dealer to get a great deal today, and it's your official vehicle of the NHL. Now, let's get right into work. OT starts now. This is it. One last call, and wins it all. Here we go. OT starts now in St. Louis. As Falk starts it. Here we're going to pick up a big up and play. We've seen this last game as the Flyers have already beaten over against the Blues, but now there's a big chain off that's going to start inbounding if there's an attacker going in. We're about to find out if there's another take here as we're looking for. There's one take that's happening out there. We're really sure that this really is going to take things a lot of time. Now the Blues need to do some separation. They've got to get through here quick.
Buchnevich is right toward in the corner. Now finds again a Kyrou shot. This one stopped by Nedeljkovic. Will clear the zone out. Now as the team, as they will have to try this again. Second attempt for the Blues. He's off to Kyrou with some new line change. The give and go look to Shen. Now Shen has a pass to Broberg. Broberg, Lucy effort. Jordan Kyrou scabbles it over. Here's a chance. One-timer. Slipped away. Now Crosby's turn. Watching in playing position from the wing. Gives it over. Now pass to Raquel. Raquel chance. Letang blocked that shot by Shen. He's on a rush. Going for a win. No! Nedeljkovic stops it again. As Crosby takes over back to Raquel.
Oh, that one is almost going to be game over. That one is going to change things up. I don't see what goes in now, but that really starts it up on a bad pressure.
Here's the win. He went down. Back to Raquel. And Letang. Odd man rush. Here's Raquel. Moves it. Saved by Bennington. 3:16 left to go in OT. 12 and 12 to score. Next goal will take a win in St. Louis. Blues wins the faceoff. Falk continues it by 3:12 to go. Here's Fosca racing about. Going for it. Take it. Saved by Nedeljkovic. Kevin Hayes just takes it over. Kicks it out. Now Brown inside will have his own effort. Off to Falk. And now it's off to Fosca. Here's the battle. Ranging in. Saved by Nedeljkovic. And Fosca, the chance over. We'll have to reset it here across from the wing. And now as Falk, a tired defenseman effort, now back again to Falk. And now it's back to Fosca. Fosca, open in to Sod. Sod slows down. We'll have to do some regrouping here on the offensive takeover. And as the open feed gets to Parayko. Parayko, moving bounding. Poked it, checked out. And it's rebounded again by Kyrou. Here comes Kyrou. Shot bound, save and play. Rebound is right behind the net. 2:06 to go in OT. Still looking for a goal to take the lead. And as the fans are showing wild, this one might be it. Buchnevich wins. Horenko. Give the pass back to Kyrou. One change to Pareka. Fires it. Saved by Radelovich. Grabs it back. Vucevic. Lost the control effort. Aller takes over the game to Letang. Letang back to Raquel. And it's back to Eller. Watching bounding. This one gets away from it. Jordan Kyrou. Raquel. Eller shoots. Save it. Big in play by Binnington. Pareko gets it over. He's bumped from the wall. Vucevic right down. Saved by Binnington. Raquel. Eller shoots. He scores, and that ends this game. Pittsburgh Penguins are advancing to the postseason, looking to punch their ticket back again. Wow. An unbelievable moment. Another Pennsylvania
Pittsburgh goal.
team
His
wins
second
it all.
goal and overtime period game winner. Scored by number 20, Lars Eller.
Well,
He's
it's a good
assisted
night.
by number
And as our elevator's
67,
been taking over
Richard
with some
Raquel.
shot, here's
Time
what
at a goal,
happened.
125
Got it
remaining
from
in
here,
OT.
beat by Binnington.
Lars Eller with the
Here's how it
overtime winning
happens
goal,
now.
assisted
We
by
all say
Raquel.
Eller just made
125 in
an
overtime.
unbelievable moment. Wild win. A so long farewell to St.
That is the end of the game. Your final score, St. Louis
Well, it's
Blues
been a
12
one
and
extension
Pittsburgh
game.
Penguins
Didn't really think
13.
it was going to happen that
Blues
long, but
fans,
that
thank
was
you for
all.
joining us for
Yeah, we
tonight's
were sitting
game.
back home
We
in
look
this
forward
one.
for heading
What's
to your
happening
next
again?
coming games
So
near
that's it
you
for now.
at Enterprise
Pittsburgh
Center.
Penguins
For
win
our next
St.
game, we ask
Beat
you
over by
to get home
Blues,
safely.
13-12.
Have a good night, everyone.
I hope you enjoyed this game. We'll see you all again next time for another game. Have a great night. Alright, thanks guys. Drew O'Connor has 4 goals in this game. He had made a hat trick, an unbelievable moment. He had just turned it everywhere that he has been picking up. Then the second star goes to Lars Eller with 2 goals, 3 assists, and 8 hits. An OT winning. And his better timing beats over the Blues by Binnington. He didn't have it all what it takes. Then your first star player of the game goes to Sidney Crosby. All 3, Pittsburgh has done it again. We say now that Sidney Crosby is definitely so well. That's how you beat it. But he wants to have his revenge take on Alex Ovechkin, but there might be a possible chance if he wants it done. Well, I guess so too. I mean, that's definitely what they are just really trying to take it easy on them. They didn't really care at that at all. They didn't say what they're going to do. Now that's a harder way that they're going to need to pick it up. Here's how he did with the total statistics. 95 over 72 total shots on goal for St. Louis. 107 over 69 for Pittsburgh on a hit. 1643 over 421 for St. Louis time on attack. 90% passing over 81 for Pittsburgh. And it was 49 face-off wins over 45 for Pittsburgh. Then it was 12-minute penalty kill, too many attempts. And it's 2-minute penalty kill for Pittsburgh. Only 1 power play goal for St. Louis with 138. And 3 power play goals made for 648. It's a big up and down moments, but it seemed like that Pittsburgh been a wild team in Eastern Conference. We'll see them again next time for another game of the night. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this one, and stick around. You got Nashville Predators take on against the New York Islanders at Bridgestone Arena. Coverage starts at 8 p.m. here on Son of Beast. Keep your eyes on the appearance at 7 p.m. Central. Anyways, that's what do for now. Peace out, folks, for a while as the NHL Game of the Night on EA Sports. This is Son of Beast, and I'm Terry Crews. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for watching. Good night, guys.
If you don't, somebody will.